Good morning and welcome back to this week of the Mohawk Valley. It is the Central New York Travel Show portion of today's program, and we're joined as always, as most of the time, by Kelly Blazosky from Oneida County Tourism. Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks, Jim. Yes, most of the time, but then other times.
Sarah a few times.
Exactly. We take turns depending on schedules, who's available to be here. So you'll probably maybe have her next week.
And we actually do not have a guest today, but we're going to actually get into something really important to the area, and that is beer.
Well, all craft beverages. Yes, beer, wine, spirits, and hard cider. And Oneida County Tourism is a part, of course, of the Central New York vacation region. And we as a region have collectively started a campaign. We've talked about it a little bit before on the radio here in the past. It launched in late 2013, really got going in 14, and more last year, and will really have a presence this year in 16. And it's Brew Central. BrewCentralNY.com is the website. And we have a wonderful brochure now, a map brochure that details all the places you can go and experience and learn about the stories behind what's on tap. And we really focus on the distiller, the brewer, the history and the heritage of it, and how it's impacted, how the whole craft beverage industry has impacted this valley for many, many years. Back into the 1800s when we were the hop growing capital of the United States. And really some of that emphasis that has gone back into agriculture to bringing those hop crops back to this region, and how it's influencing the agriculture environment as well. So Brew Central brings all of that to you under one umbrella. We have 10 counties that are participating in this regional effort. And in the map brochure, the breweries that are listed, there are 19 of them listed. The wineries and hard cider producers, we have 16 across the region. And spirits, distilled spirits, we have 6 across the region right now that are focused on a nice map that plots them on the map for you so that you can see where they're located. But really, the website is the dynamic part of this. It's very engaging, and it has a trip planner on it. So you can, if you want to head out and plan your own trip, you can go on there and choose what mix you want to put into your trip. So whether it's just distilleries you want to take in, or breweries, or if you're with a group of people that wants to sample a little bit, you can put in your variety of destinations, and it'll plan the trip out for you. So lots of opportunity with it. It's been wonderfully received by travel writers, both on the culinary and the craft beverage side as well, and media bloggers. We've hosted and taken across the region to showcase why we really are America's craft brew destination. So, some of our anchors that are involved definitely is Saranac. And then to our south in Cooperstown is Omegang. And I know you were just there.
Yes, over the weekend. On Saturday, actually, yesterday, yes.
Yeah, you guys participating. But, when you tell people about Saranac and that they're the second oldest family-owned brewery in the United States, that really captures their attention, and they're ready to listen to you, and how, their story has evolved. And they want to learn more, and that that entices them to want to come to Central New York, to Utica, to learn more about it. And the same goes with Omegang. You talk about their Belgian events. You talk about the fact that they are the brewer of the HBO Game of Thrones series, and that beer, that whole series of beer, that really catches the attention of the media, and they want to learn more about it, and it captures the attention also of travelers. So we that, as well as coupling in there the stories of the small craft brewer and how he or she got started. We've got down in Schoharie County, wonderful small destinations to go to as well that are really, really growing. And this year, Brew Central is going to participate with the Rome Chamber of Commerce in their upcoming expo in April. Their expo is called This Is Living. It's the Rome Expo. It'll be at the Kennedy Arena in Rome on April 30th and May 1st. And Brew Central is sponsoring the craft beverage tasting. So there will be 5 of our partners in the Brew Central campaign that are participating. Kaimar Distillery and Winery, they're out of Schoharie County. They'll be participating. Our own Villa Verona Vineyard from Verona will be providing sampling, as well as our new winery in Prospect Falls, Prospect Falls Winery will participate. And then we'll have Empire Brewing Company coming over from the Syracuse area, and Cooperstown Brewing Company coming up with their beers. And they will be at the Rome Expo. Again, it'll be at Kennedy Arena, April 30th through May 1st. This is Living. And there will be times throughout both of those days, on Saturday and Sunday, where the craft beverage tasting will take place. And these 5 will be offering up samples so you can taste their product. And then I believe they'll also be able to sell their product bottled, of course, for you to take home. So these are some of the things that Brew Central is doing. I know we're participating in Sonoma Gang coming up as well, so there will be a presence there. But it's a full promotional mix campaign for the region. We're doing trade shows, both domestically and internationally. Of course, promoting the website through social media and digital and online efforts. Again, I mentioned the travel writers and bloggers, hosting them, bringing them into the region. So really, it's such a competitive world in tourism and travel that you need that hook. And we've found that this has been a great hook, particularly with the media and positioning the area for consumers as, why do I want to come, to Central New York? And one of the best things is to learn about what's on tap.
And of course, Governor Cuomo in the state also behind the big statewide push.
Yes.
They've had at least a couple, maybe 3 beer and wine summits over the past several years, so they're getting behind the push as well.
And they certainly are, and that's become, as you said, a staple now, kind of in the state's schedule of events. The governor is having his beer, wine, and spirits summit, and it seems to be taking place annually now, and bringing in all of the producers that want to participate from across the state, talking to them on the economic development side, on the promotion side, are there any barriers? How are things going? And the state has really, really helped to push this whole industry forward for us. So,
what about a website if folks want more information on Brew Central? Brew Central
NY.com. It's brewcentralny.com. Of course, we have links to it from Oneida County Tourism.com. You can go right to our site as well. And under the Do menu, you'll see craft brews, and you can learn more about it. Link right over. And then, use the trip planner. And then the videos. There are wonderful videos that we've been able to produce through the campaign that really tell the story behind each of the participants that are in the campaign. So you learn some great, fascinating tips and things that maybe you didn't know about some of the producers in your own region. So brewcentralny.com.